Hello everyone, I'm Ep55.
And I am Sandman99.
And welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition with Winterfrost.
Yes, and well, that's what's making that breathing noise. Serana must have made a zombie fox. Anyway, in the last episode, we got very close to completing Serana's story arc. And we started traveling toward... Oh, yeah, he just turned into a pile of ash. We started traveling toward Markarth, but we did a little detour along the way to stop in at Coldwater Cave. Okay? And this is part of the Outcasts and Remnants mod by Thuggy Smurf. And you have to go through this little quest here in order to get access to the Red Lantern Inn.
Indeed. Yeah, I remember that's kind of what we were trying to do last episode.
Yeah, but we just ran out of time. But anyway, we need to be careful in here because the enemies in here are pretty tough.
Are there any bandits with wooden clubs in here?
Something's not right here.
Probably.
Okay, so you got to be careful of those ones particularly.
So we just started initiation. Clear the hostiles and search for any prisoners. I guess we'll switch things here. And they borrowed the layout from Lost Knife Hideout, right? Like the mod maker did.
Mm-hmm.
So for people who like this floor plan might look kind of familiar, well, basically he borrowed, and actually Thuggy Smurf does that a fair bit even with his Fallout 4 mods, right? Like eventually if we... in one of our playthroughs, if we happen to see the Fallon store in Concord, the interior of it, well, it's basically the floor plan for Hubris Comics, just changed with added different furnishings and decorations and all that kind of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, there's one guy sitting at the bar there. Maybe we'll start with him. Well, look at that. He heard me just at the last second.
That'll teach you.
Oh, missed me. Oh, there's another one around here somewhere too, and he knows I'm here.
I think he's just around the corner up here.
Okay.
He's gonna be coming through that door now.
Yep, he's gonna be coming. Oh, he's a magic using type too. Or she, I guess. You know, it's really bad for your health to hang around too close to Serana with that outfit that she has equipped, right? It has like a poison aura.
Yep.
Okay, well. We'll take the gold, we'll take the locks, picks. As you can see, you know, I had to put a few arrows in that one. So these guys are fairly tough because I have a very, very high archery skill, right? Okay, here's a spell tome called Burn 'Em All. If I can get a hold of it here. Come on. There, burn them all. Okay. So if we read the spell tome Burn Them All, and I've learned that spell, and it is a variant of the flame spell that the mod maker made, and it is actually a stronger version of the flame spell.
Oh, okay.
A little bit.
Yep.
I'm not sure how he managed it. I mean, it's a novice level spell, so it cost me 0 because of my perks that I spent in alteration.
Yep.
But even if I didn't have that perk, it actually costs less to cast per second than the regular flame spell does, even though it does more damage. And in making my own spell mods, I have experimented with that sort of thing from time to time, and I don't know how he managed to do it, because when you start trying to boost damage on a novice level spell, for example, well, it becomes an apprentice level spell at a certain point, right? You know, like if you boost the damage too much versus the magicka cost to cast it.
Well, there's probably some trick.
So, yeah, he probably knows some trick that I don't, where he was able to, you know, squeeze a little bit of extra damage out of the spell.
Damn wizard. Keep your spells off of me. Where'd you come from? What was that?
See, these guys are pretty tough, eh?
Yep.
Although she seems to be kind of
I think she got stuck in the chair.
She got stuck in the chair and couldn't move. Which is to my benefit anyway. Look at that, I shot her in the face. Oh, I even get a couple of them back too. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry too much about any of her items. Anything interesting over here? Okay. Well, we'll keep on sneaking quietly here. Okay, nobody there. Oh, there's a guy at the end of the bridge there. See, they're pretty alert, too, because I just killed that guy from ambush, and then it got the attention of that other guy, right? Guys have quite a bit of gold on them, too. As far as individual treasures go. Okay, let's see what's in here. Potion of ultimate stamina. Potion of ultimate healing. Oh, there's a spell tome as well. Miyagi's Remedy.
Miyagi's Remedy?
Yeah, Miyagi's Remedy. So I guess we'll learn Miyagi's Remedy as soon as I can find it.
Down.
Shouldn't it be... Oh yeah, okay. Spell tome. That's why I couldn't find it. I was looking for an M. Right? So Miyagi's Remedy is kind of like fast healing, except that it heals twice as much. Right? But it's still a novice level spell, and whereas fast healing is an apprentice level spell, which is why I said it seems like... you know, the mod maker knows some tricks about how to manipulate the spell system.
Yeah, and that's a very, very powerful spell.
Yes, it is. That's a very powerful healing spell. It's like I said, it heals twice as much as the regular fast healing spell does, and it's also one level lower spell, right? So, yeah, I don't know how he managed to do that, but anyway. He somehow managed to do that. Okay, have we killed all the bandits? It kind of looks like it. Looks like we got a prisoner in a cage there.
I'm glad you're here with me.
Okay, I don't think there's really too much in the way of treasure in this area. We'll maybe take a quick trip in here and see if there's a chest in here, just like there is in the other, in the vanilla area, right?
And apparently there is.
And apparently there is, and I've got now another Varla stone, rechargeable soul gem. Okay, well, let's talk to the prisoner. It looks like I need a key in order to unlock that gate.
You'd better have a damn good reason for being here. You looking for something or what?
An oven mitt went missing from my kitchen. Have you seen it?
Huh. Humor is often in short supply here. Is there some way I can assist you?
Well, for starters.
When people ask my real name, know what I tell them? Don't ask.
Okay.
I haven't found my special someone yet, but there's still hope.
Yeah.
The more important question is, why are you here?
I just like exploring caves and killing bandits and looting
You look
stuff.
like an adventurous one. I bet we're kindred spirits, you and I. What can I do for you?
Probably not much locked in that cage.
No, I think I've got this one. Thanks, though.
You want to be there?
In a manner of speaking.
Well, I guess some people like that sort of thing.
Oh, don't give me that look. Fine. I suppose I can find some menial task to set your mind on.
Okay, I'm gonna go find a key
I
to let
suppose
you
that'll
out.
do. Debella teaches us forgiveness, after all.
Forgiveness for what? I'm offering to
You really
rescue
don't
you. Okay, I'm gonna find that key and then you're gonna tell me what's going
Don't keep
on.
me waiting. What can I
Okay.
do for you?
So now I guess I have to go and find a key, and there's very conveniently a quest marker telling me exactly where I can go and find a key. Wow, that chest wasn't there when I came through the first time.
Oh, look, there's a key.
Prison cage key. Okay, search for the area for intel on the prisoner's identity. Okay, well, we'll go over here then and have a look at this. Sam's orders. Something urgent has come up. I have to run, but we'll be back shortly. Below are your orders while I'm gone. The Thalmor spy, Valormo, should be leaving Markarth shortly on his way to Falkreath. When he passes by the cave, grab him, but quietly. Valormo is a well-trained intelligence officer and no stranger to torture. We'll have to explore his tolerance expeditiously, as time is not on our side. We're going to pose Oriella as a fellow prisoner. Put Valormo in the cage next to her. Every few hours, take Oriella out of sight of Valormo and pretend to brutalize her. Oriella will help you to sell it. But remember that what she is to me. If any real harm befalls her, I will personally castrate you. Once you return Oriella to her cage, have your way with Valormo. Torturing him won't yield credible information. Not at first, but it will test the limits of his tolerance and give Oriella a starting point. Leave Oriella and Valormo alone when you're not working with them individually so that Oriella can do her work. If anyone interferes, kill them. This is too valuable to screw up. You have your orders, Sam. Okay. Well, so somebody named Sam was actually setting this up to try and trick a Thalmor officer that they were trying to kidnap. Well, it looks like she got herself out of the cage now. And left me a note. Note from Oriella. Hey, meddler. Pleasure chatting with you. Sorry I can't stay. Reinforcements will be arriving shortly. Now that you've ruined our little kidnapping plot, there's not much point in us paying the mercenary bandits we hired to carry it out. Of course, that becomes a non-issue if they're all dead, so think of this as a test. If you survive the onslaught, come and find Sam and me. You owe us a debt for botching this operation, and your survival may indicate your usefulness to us. We'll be at the Red Lantern Inn near Markarth. I've marked the location on the back of the letter. You'll need a key to get in, search the cave, or the corpses you leave behind. I'm sure one is lying around here somewhere. See you soon or not. Oriella. P.S. You should draw your weapon now. Okay. Oh, look.
How'd you end this little game?
Oh. Hey, I'm stuck. Okay.
You had to draw that bow and then undraw it.
Yeah.
Or sheathe that bow and then draw it.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's just switch to this here then. We'll do this for a bit. We need to work on our weapon skills here anyway. Okay. Must be time for a little bit of,
A little bit of buzzsaw.
Yep. Okay. Anybody else? Or was that everybody? Hey, look at that. There's even a gold ore vein there. We'll get to that in a minute. Okay. Okay, did I forget to take that guy's gold? Probably. Oh, he had a gem too.
I'm happy to help you run any errands you need to.
Okay, well, we're running this one right now. Oh yeah, I killed a couple of these guys too. He didn't have any money though. Okay. Well, let's continue on out. Oh, what about this guy? Oh, look, there's a guy sitting in that chair there. Wow, that guy's pretty tough. Luckily, he's not very smart. Okay, well, he should be pretty easy to kill by the time he gets here. If he even lives that long, he's still bleeding. Yeah, okay. So much for him. that first guy? Is he somehow still alive?
I think so, yeah. I don't think he finished bleeding to death.
Magic is for the weak. Pick up some steel if you want to fight me.
Where'd you come from?
Wow, how'd that miss? Oh well, I guess I'm not shooting at him now.
Is he stuck? He's stuck behind the chair.
Yep, he's stuck behind the chair. I guess he picked the wrong side to get out of that chair. Well, let's see what's in this chest. Red Lantern Inn key. Okay, so I guess now we have access to the Red Lantern Inn. Mercenary Bandit Chief. Maybe he did bleed out. It just took him until this point to do it, right? Yeah, he had lots of money. I think I killed everybody here already. Oh. Must have forgot to loot that guy, though. Okay, well, that does it for that. Kind of breezed through there. The last time I played through this, it was much more difficult, but I was also like level 8.
Yeah, well, obviously it's going to be harder then.
Yeah. Oh, still nighttime. I've still got some nighttime. So I think we'll go to the Temple of Development, finish up Serana's story arc, and then we'll kick her to the curb, because in this new set of NPCs that we're going to meet up with, there's actually a couple of companions too. And I think we've been with Serana for a long, long time now, so you know, I think we can let her go chill at the castle again here for a while, hey?
Well, she won't get in your way so much then, either.
Yeah.
Or wake up every enemy in the area.
Well, no, that'll be somebody else's job then. Do a quick save too, just in case of a crash or something, which can happen every now and then.
This is Markarth, traveler. Safest city in the Reach.
Yeah. People only get stabbed to death on the street once in a while, right?
Yeah, just once in a while.
I can trust you, like the best of
House?
friends.
You want that ending?
You're closing the stall, and that's final.
You want to give up now out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our daughter?
They're still freaking out about that. That happened a long time ago. Guys, get over it. Did I take a wrong turn here somewhere? I need to get to that door right there. Yeah. Needed to go this way. Okay.
I'm sorry. What can I do for you?
The priest, Debella's champion, has returned and completed her task.
Excellent. I just knew she was special. Debella is the divine of beauty, and your friend is such a beauty indeed.
Oh, that was quite an ordeal, though.
Maybe. But she's free of her misery. Her guilt will pass. The evil that left her bereft of reason, gone. This is Debella's will.
Okay. Oh.
Of course, you can see it on her face now. She is truly happy.
Well, okay.
Yes, and that's because she really loves you. Debella's blessing to you.
Okay.
Just one thing. That symbol of our divine goddess. Her mark of Debella.
Okay.
And here you are, Debella's champion. You're everything I hoped you'd be. You've done well. The temple offers her blessings to you.
Thank you.
Debella is the divine of beauty. She is a patron deity to all who seek life's simple pleasures. This is your initiation in enjoying all life has to offer.
All right. Do you need something?
Oh my, yes. It's a simple ceremony, always a pleasure to watch. You will practice our Debellan arts here, in her temple.
I can see what you're getting at. And which would you like me to do?
That's your choice. Your friend can help you.
Oh, all right then. Hey,
Okay.
so talk to me.
Well, it seems that,
It appears that way.
okay.
Would you help with it? This blessing.
Sure, it's not like we haven't done this lots of times already.
You want me to give it to you.
Time to do it some more.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, well, you know what?
Ah, fuck.
What do you think? Okay, sure.
Oh, definitely. I should do things to her.
Yeah.
As one of the temple's most devoted and impressive followers, I wonder, would you be willing to spend a bit of time together?
Oh, yes, please. Ooh, the things I could do now.
Okay, well. There we go. Yeah. Love happens.
I'm ready if you need
Alright, now we need to
Your
speak
time.
to
Back
Serana
up, yes.
again.
I'll be keeping an eye on you.
See here. Okay.
I miss you. Would you be willing to spend a bit of time
Didn't we
together?
just do that?
Apparently not.
Oh,
Okay.
definitely. I really want to get closer.
Alright. Okay, sure.
Marvelous. Why don't you get closer? And I'll do the rest.
Okay. Well. Here, I'll let you choose.
Absolutely. But this isn't an easy choice.
You'll have to flip a coin or something. Okay. Maybe I didn't read that right. What are we supposed to do here? Speak with Serana. Okay.
I'm glad you're
Oh,
here.
speak with Senna. Yeah, okay.
Yes?
Okay, thank you for Serana's
You're
blessing. What of Serana's
No
mark
need
of
for
blessing?
that. She's Debella's champion. She is a living mark of Debella. She has a goddess in her flesh now. Take care of her. Go with Debella's blessing.
Okay, now we need to speak with Serana.
Just you
Okay.
and me. I would never hesitate to share anything with you.
Okay. Well, Priestess said the goddess is in your
She's
flesh
here with
now.
me.
How do you feel?
Relieved, I think. I guess I feel clean.
Okay. What should we do now?
It'll be good to get outside and breathe fresh air. I miss the flowers.
Okay.
I want us to go somewhere safe. Someplace beautiful in Skyrim. Take us there.
Okay. Take Serana someplace beautiful away from the city. Okay. I guess we're not kicking her out just yet. Well, it's a good thing I collected a couple of stale blood potions here earlier. What time is it getting to be? It's morning.
The harmful rays of the sun assault you as you go outside.
Yep. Alright, we can go through here this way.
You don't know anything about this house.
Oh,
Yeah.
that guy.
Anyone
That
seen
guy.
his voice, strange lights, or unusual noises? It's a
We don't want to get involved in that or anything else in Markarth right now. We've got other things to do.
Dragons, and what do I get?
Yeah, but maybe we'll stay in the inn for the day.
Just so that you're not so heavily debuffed while you're
The
outside.
Silverblood
Yep.
Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean room. This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns
Okay.
it by yourself. Sure
Well.
thing. It's yours for a day.
Yeah,
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
okay.
You're great, really.
Yeah, nice stone
Let me know
bed.
if there's anything else you need.
Okay, well. Whoops, shit. I pressed the button too many times. I guess we'll sleep for another 11 hours. See, in Skyrim, the sun goes down at 7 p.m. as opposed to 7:30 p.m. in Fallout 4, right? Every day, without fail.
Well, they must be further north.
Yeah,
I'll come
maybe.
with you wherever you want to go.
Okay.
Right, instead of being in the Massachusetts area, they're in maybe the Michigan area
Well, I don't know.
or the Maine area.
Okay, so we need to take Serana someplace away from the city, anyway.
Songs are just old memories that help the. I've seen every corner of Skyrim, but
Okay,
not
looks like it's not... Okay, we got 3 minutes to go till sundown. It should be okay. I wonder how far we have to go.
You're great, really.
Looks like on the other side of Markarth, by the judging of that arrow.
That arrow is, like...
Oh, wait a minute, that arrow is
it's
Serana.
just directly over Serana, so I'm wondering if I can just pick a place, any place? Any place
Just
will
walk
do?
out in the woods.
What woods? There's no woods
Yeah, well, I guess there's
around
no
here.
woods around here. There's just mountains.
Hey, this looks like a good place right here. Okay. Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
Is this the kind of place you're looking for?
There you are. I'm glad you're here with me. You're my savior. You freed me.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I was just hitting on you when we met.
I guess it's something you do a lot, is it?
What?
No. I mean, fixing people in your life.
Fixing people?
You know, sharing intimate moments with a total stranger. Sleeping with them, to satisfy them, to fix them.
Yeah, that's my motivation, totally.
Like me.
Yeah.
Keeps surprising me.
Oh, so...
I never felt comfortable sharing that moment with anyone, from now or before. I've been taken by both of my parents, and a Daedric Lord. It's always been a very unpleasant, personal thing for me.
Well, it's not easy to get
It's
over
not
your
like that,
past.
though. I'm better off now, thanks to you.
Well, so what's bothering
It's
you?
just... It's a hard thing to get this straight in my head. You used the same thing to fix me. That destroyed me.
Okay.
Yes. It's strange. I've been trying to figure it out.
Well, okay. Something that should have been beautiful
You
was
must think my
twisted.
life has been so gruesome. It wasn't always like that, though. It was beautiful once, when I was a girl.
Oh, well.
I think it is, actually. I'm feeling the spirit for it. She has a woman's needs.
Oh, well.
Sorry, I'm not that easy to get rid of.
Obviously not.
I won't think any less of you. I
Hey,
won't
wow,
stop
look at
you.
this. I can have someone
I
on the
won't-
side if I want.
Oh, fuck.
And if you think I'm gonna let you have all the fun, you're crazy.
Oh, is that Devella
She's
talking now?
definitely taken a liking to you. I can tell you that much.
Okay, well. Okay, well. Now we speak to Serana a final time.
I feel like we're happy together.
Okay.
After all these years. I never knew it would be this beautiful.
Well, maybe you'll want to return to the
Maybe.
temple someday.
Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned, maybe you could let me help. If that's all right.
Of
As you
course.
wish. Another adventure. And I'll come with you wherever you want to go.
Okay.
Just you and me against the world now.
Yeah.
Let's make some more stories.
Okay, well, that concludes Serana's story
I'm
arc.
glad you're here with me.
And out of the Maud Amorous Adventures, actually, Serana's story is the longest by far. And a lot of them are very short, you know, like wham bam, thank you ma'am, and it's over.
Yep.
But, yeah, well, Serana, there's lots of stuff going on, and you have lots to do, right? But anyway, even though I can have multiple followers, oh look, there's the Khajiit merchant types. Even though I can have multiple followers in this particular game, because I do have the mod to do that, I prefer not to, just because it's a little bit less cluttered, right?
Yep.
And what I'll tend to do with this game set up the way it is that I'll usually at low levels I might have 3 or 4 followers, because it's the easiest way to survive to get higher level. Because then you're not constantly outnumbered by enemies that are much more powerful than you all the time.
It's also useful to carry shit around.
Yeah, that too, right? They can be your pack mules, although I have the tent, so I don't really need that much. But anyway, let's see here. We should part ways.
I'll be at Castle Volkihar if you need me.
Okay, see ya. You need to go back and manage your vampires now. And we're gonna go in here. And this place is quite the place.
Yeah, you were going on about the alchemy exploits in here, and
Oh boy, this place is quite the place. All right. Look at all the people in here. Every one of these people in here is a merchant, right?
If you're heading
wow.
east,
See, and if you talk to one of these guys and ask them, they're also trainers. Every single one of them is a master level trainer in a different discipline, right? So what do you got for sale? And as you can see, he's got like 3,000 gold pieces, right? So and he doesn't have that many things for sale, but if you happen to have an excess of stuff that you need to unload for some reason, then they have plenty of money to spend, right?
I'll take my leave then.
And basically, if you want training in almost any skill that you can imagine, they can train you right up to master level. And look, there's Oriella.
Twilight, guide your path.
But if you go in here, okay, this is where the workroom is, and it's got all of the crafting stations and all that kind of stuff. There's a little bit of a texture flicker there. But here's the alchemy ingredient respawning chest. And when you look in it, well, look at all the stuff, right? Like, literally, you can break your game. 100 canis roots, right? And you know how hard it is to scrounge together the items and how long it takes to make one Jaren root?
Well, it doesn't here, and
well,
it
you
all
got
respawns.
You got 50 of them
oh,
here.
Fuck.
So you have enough poison here basically to kill the world, right? So anyway, I'm not going to take any stuff out of this chest. You also have all sorts of recipes if you want to learn
all the recipes?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you know, like literally this is like Monty Hall here, right? Like if you ever remember Monty Hall, let's make a deal, right? Anyway, and then here we've got like a whole bunch of charged soul gems and, you know, like that kind of thing for helping with enchanting. And then here is the smithing supplies respawning chest where it's got basically a good supply of almost every ingot, gems, leather, right? You know, like everything that you can think of. So yeah, I mean, if you decide, there's like a safe storage there, I guess. That's safe storage. But anyway, I guess if you decide that you want to break your game, you can, like, literally break your game here, right? You can... Which is why I'm not going to make use of any of this stuff.
Yeah, you've got to have some self-restraint.
Because, I mean, I'm already at pretty high level and considerably powerful anyway, but, you know, basically you literally can, you know, like, destroy your game if you allow yourself to give, you know, to cave and take advantage of all that stuff, right?
You know, I saw something near Shimmermist.
Oh yeah, here.
To the northeast. Some kind of
Heartstone respawning chest. You know how, like, in the Dragonborn DLC, they introduced, you know, magic staff crafting, where you have to use heartstones and
Never seen its
you know,
like
magic staff blanks.
Well, you can just make as many as you want.
You got a staff enchanter here, and you've got a respawning heartstone thing, and an unenchanted staff container containing a whole bunch of unenchanted staffs.
Oh, fuck.
Right? So you could basically make just about any kind of staff you wanted to.
I can tell just looking at you.
Yeah.
A well-placed word or a well-placed dagger, both can achieve equal purposes.
So anyway, we're supposed to go talk to Sam. So we're finally going to get to meet Sam, who's sleeping right now.
Wake up, bitch.
Sam the Cruel. Okay, we better talk to Sam the Cruel. And he's also a trainer.
And a merchant.
Oriella left me a note to come and talk to you.
So you're the one who screwed up our kidnapping plot. My pleasure to meet you. You can call me Sam.
Okay, what was the kidnapping
There's a
plot
need
about?
to know and a nice to know. All you need to know is you owe us a debt.
So you'll recognize Sam if you ever looked over my shoulder when I was playing the Outlaws and Revolutionaries mod in Fallout 4.
Yep.
Well, this is Sam, only in that mod he's called Sam Cruel, right? Not Sam the Cruel, just Sam Cruel.
That operation took weeks of planning. All down the drain now.
Same voice
The
actor,
reason
too.
you're still alive is you eliminated our payroll obligations by taking out the mercenary bandits we hired. That and Aurelia seem to think it might be useful. She's my adopted daughter and right-hand man, so to speak. But that's a story for another time.
So what do you want me to do?
There's a legend of an ancient voice shout that was lost to time. It's called Disarm and Destroy. The shout is 3 words, each taught by a different spell tome. I need you to track down the spell tomes and return them to me. Do this and I'll consider your debt paid.
Let me guess, the spell tomes are all buried in highly dangerous
Here,
locations.
I wrote down all the details on this note. Have a look. You'll want to take some backup on this mission, so talk to Aurelia before you head out.
Why, what use is
You'll
she?
see, trust me. Now go, and don't come back without all 3 spell tomes.
Why do you want the spell tomes?
What is it with you and all these questions? Find the spell tomes and see for yourself.
Okay. So talk to how did he say her name?
Aurelio?
Or Aurelia?
Yeah, Aurelia.
Aurelia. Yeah, okay.
Got a loving wife, a healthy son, and a patch of land to call my own. What more
I
can a
trust
man
you're not
ask?
planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Yeah, friend, you
Look, if I was a little harsh before, I just want you to know it's because you were new. Know what I mean?
little harsh, eh?
You aren't angry about it, right?
I'll live.
I should be asking you the same question, but all right.
Something about finding an ancient spell. I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, fuck.
You weren't referring to... No. There's no way you would know about that.
Okay.
No, and I'm not about to either. I value my life, you know. You may want to remember that for yourself.
Okay. Well.
This is a noble goal, indeed.
Aurelia?
Aurelia, yes.
Yeah, Aurelia is now... Okay. Read the diary in her inventory. Okay.
What can I do for you, friend?
Ready to hit the road?
Lead the way.
Okay.
Hello, friend.
Is there
Make yourself
something I can do for you?
Okay, wow, there's lots of things.
All the things.
All the things. We'll start off by hitting on her first. We'll get that process started. Okay, now.
Need something?
Buy and sell. What do you know about alchemy? Can you cure my diseases and okay. Alright. So, let's trade.
Very well.
It said read her diary, right? So we'll read her diary. Oh, okay. Diary of an Introverted Mage by Aurelia Cruel. People often ask me to tell them about myself. My instinctive reaction is to cut their heads off. But alas, often the goons who pose this ridiculous question are people I need alive to pay me. In an effort to prevent this inane dribble, I thought I'd record some of the most common questions. 1. What are you capable of? Your mind would melt if I told you everything. I'm a bounty hunter, mage, healer, merchant, collector of rare tomes, and a world-class trash talker. If I choose to work with you, I guarantee I'll be more useful to you than you are to me. Some of the things I can do: heal you and your traveling companions in combat. Give quests to track down bounties and pay you upon completion. Give quests to find words of power. Give quests to locate skill books and spell tomes. To give quests to track down rare armor, weapons, and accessories. Buy items you acquire and sell certain rare items. Train you up to level 100 in destruction magic. Cure your diseases. Why don't you have another job available for me right away? I'm not the Jarl of Preston. I have to locate a suitable job first. Travel with me near a new city or town and then ask me again. If I'm not giving you the type of job you want, try changing the subject or asking me my thoughts. If I don't feel like talking to you at the moment, give me time or a change of scenery, and I'll be ready eventually. I'm an introvert and need a little space. Why don't you obey my AFT, EFF, and or UFO commands? They only work with the weak-minded. Those are all multiple follower mods, right? And you don't use those to manage her. While I won't obey those commands, by all means keep using them on your other companions. You're supposed to heal me in combat, but I was gravely wounded, walked the plains of oblivion, and then woke up somewhere familiar. Why didn't you heal me? I was busy fighting the bad guys, and healing you drains my magic. Get better at not dying or stick closer to me when fighting. Do you ever change your clothes? You have to earn my trust first. Help me with some personal tasks like gathering potion ingredients, and I'll think about it. You gave me a quest to find a word of power, bounty, skill book, or enchanted item, but the quest broke. If something goes wrong with the quest, just talk to me and I'll stop the quest for you. Then travel to a new location in a different hold and I'll give you a new quest if you want. Okay. So, I guess that's what she is capable of doing, right? Which is why I've got all of these...
various dialogue options.
Yeah, various dialogue options, right? So, anyway.
Need something?
Oh, we've got another quest marker up here already. Sam mentioned there is a drug-dealing kid named Jesse living at the inn. Find Jesse and see what his deal is. Okay, read the book. Okay, I didn't even read the book that Sam gave to me. Disarm and Destroy. Okay. The Legend of Disarm and Destroy, a shout lost to time. Okay, it's a fabled voice shout that was lost to time. It supposedly has 3 parts taught via 3 separate spell tomes. Word 1, Foos Force staggers an enemy and unequips their headgear. Word 2, Mass sends an enemy flying back, unequips their headgear and certain armor, and makes them drop their left-hand weapon or shield. Word 3, Bam, acceleration, sends an enemy flying back, unequips their remaining armor, and makes them drop their shield and weapons. Legend has it that the mechanics of using the shout are similar to Unrelenting Force and the damage is the same, but the recharge time is quicker. Spell tomes that teach the shout disappeared ages ago and are likely hidden away in various ruins. No one at the College of Winterhold has been able to locate them. Okay. So again, that's another, like, really broken power, right?
Yep.
Warm drinks, warm beds.
So I guess we'll go and talk to Jesse now. And here is Jesse.
Hey, you wanna get high?
Did you just offer to sell me drugs?
It's called Aurora. It gives you an all-natural high. Way better than skooma. It's also non-addictive, and there's no bad side effects.
Yeah? How much?
Usually 80 gold, but for you I'll discount it to 50. Want to try some?
Sure.
Yeah,
All right,
fuck.
here you go.
Sam told me your parents are killed. Why aren't you at the Riften Orphanage?
My buddy Aventus told me about the old witch that runs that place. I'm not going anywhere near there. Besides, I like it here. Sam and Aurelia are really nice to me. And there's lots to learn from the warriors and mages who pass through.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. Didn't anybody teach you selling drugs is wrong?
I hear what you're saying, but people want to feel good. Drugs offer that, and there's nothing anyone can really do to stop it.
Maybe so, but aren't you just making
There
the
isn't a
problem
safe
worse?
drug for people to use. They'll use a dangerous one like skooma. So don't feel bad offering something different if it keeps people from becoming addicts.
Aren't you a little young for this? Shouldn't you be out playing tag?
That tag game is a trap. It never ends.
Where'd you get the drugs
Mine
from?
comes with a special recipe I learned.
How did a kid your age learn how
hard
to
to
make
explain.
drugs?
At my parents' funeral, one of the guests, Sam Gouvine I think his name was, saw that I was crying.
Oh.
He offered
Sanguine.
some ale to make me feel better, so I drank it. And then, I don't really remember after that. When I woke up the next morning, I felt different. I was smarter and stronger too. I had this urge to use an alchemy station, which to my surprise I knew exactly how to do. So I started experimenting, working on a drug to make people feel good, without any bad side effects. Eventually I came up with Aurora.
Yeah, what are you doing hanging out in a
it's long
brothel?
story. At first I tried selling drugs in Whiterun. They had this place called the Cloud District. Sound like a good spot to get high. But the guards over in Whiterun didn't like that. If I didn't stop, they threatened to send me to the orphanage in Riften. I didn't know what to do after that. Then Aurelia found me and offered me a place to stay with her. I've been living here ever since.
Your plan is to sell drugs for the rest of your life?
Selling drugs helps me save money, but my real goal is to eradicate skooma from Skyrim and replace it with something better. That's gonna mean taking out some skooma dealers and getting the existing supply of skooma off the streets. You wanna come with me and help?
I doubt you could defend yourself. How old are you anyway?
I'm 9, but don't let that fool you. I'm good with a dagger. I can also cast some pretty cool spells too.
How's that even
I'm
possible?
not entirely sure, but it was the same with the alchemy knowledge. When I woke up the next morning after drinking that potion, I just knew how to do it. So what do you think? You want to go kill some skooma dealers together?
Well, maybe another time. I think we're going to have enough to do already. Okay. Read Jesse's diary and his inventory to learn all the things he can do.
He's a classic businessman, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Okay. So we have to go to Iron Bind Barrel, wherever that is. It's over here somewhere. I've actually been there before? Can't tell.
I don't think so.
Well, it's not far from the Great Lift at Alftand anyway, where I have been before, and the Night Gate Inn. So it's a fair ways away.
I've seen many visitors come and go, but you, there's something about you that I like.
Okay, we'll just, in case I get caught.
Quick save and eat people.
Okay.
Your belly full and your shoulders strong.
Alright, we're out of here. So anyway, this is quite the place, eh?
Yeah, no kidding.
Completely and totally game-breakingly well equipped, shall we say. But that being said, we get a bunch of side quests. We get, you know, like we can, when we're done doing this thing with Aurelia, we could, you know, like grab Jesse and go and do some adventuring with him too.
Yeah, there's lots to do.
Yeah. And it actually leads into a fairly lengthy campaign type of thing too, right? From what I can remember, it's been a long time since I've played this mod, actually. You know, like I've had it in my load order for a long time, but it's been a long time since I've actually done anything with it, right? But if I remember correctly, it does go on for quite some time. You do your little quest things with Aurelia, and then you can do some stuff with Jesse, and then I think you end up doing stuff with Sam as well eventually, too.
And so there's actually quite a lot to do.
So there's actually quite a lot to do, yeah. Like, I expect that if I follow through with the Red Lantern stuff, that it'll probably take several episodes to play through it all. And of course, you know, who are you guys and what are you doing? Okay.
They're apparently not hostile to you.
Yeah, whatever it is they're doing is obviously none of my business, so. So anyway, we'll travel toward Ironbind Barrow just to see if anything, you know, exciting happens on the way there. There is a mercenary.
There's trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate.
Okay, you have fun with that. I'm busy. I have something to do already.
Mercenary goes, there's been word of trouble nearby. The trouble is in fucking Winterhold.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. See, these guys are actually pretty tough too, right?
Yep.
She actually soaked up quite a lot of punishment from Aurelia as well.
Well, it's because they have like 1,000 hit points and like no armor, right?
Well,
like,
the
their
Forsworn
armor is practically nothing.
Yeah, the Forsworn armor though is actually respectable. You know, like it's almost the equal of like scale armor kind of thing.
I know, but even vanilla scale armor isn't really all that good for damage reduction, right?
Yeah.
You'd have to smith it up to get anything useful. And mostly it's just these guys have shitloads and shitloads and shitloads of hit points.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I can cast... Hey, let's try this thing out. I haven't tried this out yet. Okay, where are you? There you are.
Ow.
Oh, yeah, okay, well...
You're getting shot by crossbows hurts.
Yeah. Okay, well...
I think you're probably too far away for that spell. Might work at closer quarters, but you're too far away right now.
Yeah, well, I was using something that was unfamiliar, right? So, I know what I need to do now. I need to get this. I need to put that into here. There. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not going to go in there, so I think I'm just going to ignore them because they're not coming out either, right?
Well, it looks like somebody's gone and engaged them anyways.
Yeah, well, Aurelia will have, but she'll catch up at some point anyhow. Anyway, that's a pretty good healing spell, isn't it?
Yep.
Now we need to remove some projectiles. I guess now I've got a few Forsworn arrows in my quiver now.
For a moment I was going to be like, you shouldn't have looked at that flower.
Yeah, I know.
Every now and then, eh?
Yeah, well, I don't know where all of the cell boundaries are in this game, but I would imagine that I was probably crossing a cell boundary there when it did that, right?
Probably.
And that's one of the reasons why if your Fallout 4 game is going to crash, most often I think it happens when you cross a cell boundary, especially because if you do that while one of your statuses changes. Oh, look, there's Serana. You're going the wrong way, Serana. Where are you going? Well,
Hey, you should know by now that everybody walking around Skyrim is fucking lost.
yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, you know, if you suddenly have your hunger status or your thirst status or your tiredness status or something change, well, as you cross a cell boundary, then you know, like it could potentially crash the game, right? Who are these guys?
Well, if you insist.
Oh,
Remind
okay,
me not to
well.
make you angry.
Oh, they're vampires. Okay.
Don't even think about it.
Oh, more wolves. Oh. Okay, well.
I think there's more of everything.
Yeah, wow, all of a sudden there's like enemies on the screen everywhere. Oh, okay. There, we'll just take that little toy away from you. Oh, look, there's Serana joining in too.
Okay, here's how this works. You try to assassinate me, and I kill you. Follow.
Oh, he's got one of them too. Okay. I don't have another iron dagger equipped. Oh, did he resist it? There. That takes care of that. Yeah. Okay. There, look at that. He's casting healing on me. Okay. Well, I'm going to take my iron dagger back anyway. Don't really see the point in picking up all these other clothing items and such because I've got more of them than I'll ever be able to sell anyway. Oh, look at that. Got a crossbow bolt sticking out of my front of my armor there. Right where that skull doohickey thing is there.
Well, there you go. The armor did its job.
That's right. The armor did its job.
Alright, it's just like that funny online comic picture where the lady's got the bikini armor and all the arrows strike the little tiny plates over her parts on the bikini, right?
Yeah, and people have the gall to ask me why I have my female characters dressed the way they do. Well, it's obvious. All you need to do is refer to that. Right?
Or any other variation of that.
Yeah, it's the law of inverse armor coverage, right?
Yeah, the law of inverse AC.
Yeah.
And then meanwhile, the guy with the big bucket helmet has the arrow go through the eye slit, right?
That's right. Yeah. Now what's this? Oh. I guess there's some more bandits here. I think these guys are stuck or something. Hey, what are you doing here?
He's being a typical dual wielder.
Yep. It's good being superhuman, though, right?
Oh, fireball the ass.
Yeah. Okay. Is everybody dead? Did we kill them all? All right.
I like how Serana's still walking down this road.
Yep. Well, we'll take his arrows and his gold and his lockpicks. And did this chest respawn? Did. Somebody came along and refilled that chest for me.
All in a day's work, right?
Yeah.
See the guy, he's got his wagon behind him, and then he's got like the gray jumpsuit, and he's got like the white t-shirt underneath the gray jumpsuit, and the little hat with on top, right?
Yeah.
Like a ball cap, and he goes around with his clipboard and his ballpoint pen,
yeah.
right?
Yep, deciding what goes in. Let's see, the Dragonborn is about level 55 now, so we'll have to start putting the potions of ultimate healing in the chests, right?
That's right, yep.
Oh, I hit the carcass of the other one, eh?
Guess they deserved it.
I guess so.
Yeah, they only deserve it if you kill them. If you don't actually manage to kill them, then they didn't deserve it.
Yeah. Wow, what was that deer doing with an amethyst?
Well, the guy in the jumpsuit also manages all the animals on the reserve here, right?
Uh-huh.
It's a busy job.
Yeah, doing world maintenance, right?
Yeah, thankfully, you know, he has that Cadillac mod, or whatever the hell that was, that we saw that one time, where people were driving their car around Skyrim. Right?
Yeah.
So you can get from place to place and set all this shit up before you get there.
That says something for a Cadillac that they could drive on these roads.
There you go, now they're getting free marketing. I have no idea what a Cadillac is like these days. Probably the same as everything else. Everything's an SUV these days, so...
Well, at one time, back when having power windows and air conditioning and that kind of thing actually was a luxury, not something that even the Ford Fiesta has, you know, a Cadillac would have all those features, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, leather seats and all that kind of stuff. Like, you know my truck, right? Like, I drive an old Chevy Avalanche. But it has leather seats, and it has, you know, power seats and power windows and a power, you know, sunroof and air conditioning and power door locks and all. It basically has everything in it except for a rear view camera, right?
Yeah, although those are mandated by law now on all new vehicles in this country.
Well, but anyway, the Cadillac version of that, the Escalade, when I looked at the product sheet for it, as far as I could tell, there wasn't really very much difference.
Yeah.
The Escalade actually, I think, comes with a larger engine. You know, mine has a 5.3 liter V8.
Yep.
Which, wow, what was that? Oh.
Dragon.
Okay.
Did they maybe have like a media system in them or something?
That too, probably. But anyway, like I was saying, I have basically what, for Americans, I guess, would be a 327 V8. And I think the Escalade comes with a larger engine, like maybe the equivalent of a 350 or something.
Oh, paralysis poison.
Yeah. And also, you know, like, I think probably the... we'll just keep sucking back these potions until I get around to getting up. If that ever happens. Come on, get up!
Yeah, getting paralyzed like that is actually pretty bad.
Yeah.
Because this guy is probably easy enough for you to kill on your own, but...
Yeah, well, if I can get out of this, then I'll just get away from him.
To kill him while you're paralyzed, alright? Poisons are the great equalizer.
Yep. Actually, that might have even been some kind of a perk, right? But anyway, getting back to that, basically, I think those are the two main differences, and maybe the rear view camera thing with the little TV screen was also a standard feature in the Cadillac. I don't know. But anyway, I didn't take... Also, there was another one too, power operated running boards. Right? But I didn't get power running boards because I thought that something with mechanical workings that are exposed to water and salt and everything else around here
will just break.
Would be a bad idea.
I mean, most of these things that are automated will just break.
And I thought that the rear view camera idea was really dumb because at the time I'd already been, you know, like backing up vehicles for something like 45 years, and
Yep.
I think I know how to do it without using a camera
and without crashing into people. Yeah, well, that's just the government trying to be everybody's mummy and daddy, right?
Well, whatever the case may be. Anyway, at one time when I was a little more prosperous than I am now, I actually did buy a pretty nice fancy vehicle, right? It's the nicest vehicle I ever owned.
And you still own it.
And as it turns out, nearly 20 years later, I still own it, right?
So you know what I wish I had? I wish I had, I think I showed you this the other day. It's one of those Toyota Hilux Champs from Thailand.
Yeah.
The no-frills truck.
And the only other thing I was going to say about my Avalanche is that I have to say that even after nearly 20 years, I still like driving it. It's nice.
Yep.
Even though it's getting to be a little bit, I got some body rust and stuff like that going on now, right?
Well, it'll probably hold up for the rest of your life anyways.
Yeah, probably, because I don't drive very much anymore anyway.
Yeah, now that you're retired.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Toyota Hilux Champ. We gotta get, be allowed to buy and distribute some of those around here so that people can actually afford a vehicle again. I think, I remember reading some statistics. The average vehicle is something like 10 or more years old now. Just because of the price of vehicles these days. It's almost like buying a house used to be.
Well, you know why, though, what's going on with that is that, like, almost 20 years ago, I paid, that truck was very expensive, but I paid about as much for it then as what a base model vehicle, like, of that type, you know,
that's right, yeah,
like a Chevy Silverado or something like that.
Yep.
Would cost now, right?
Yeah, it's absolutely insane how the prices have inflated.
Yeah, so, you know, prices have gone up considerably.
I'm telling you, man, Toyota Hilux Champs. It might not have power mirrors or power anything in it, but that's okay. Because it has an engine and it goes vroom and it goes from point A to point B. And it even has basic safety features like ABS.
Yeah, well, pretty well everything has ABS these days.
No, that's because it's legally mandated by just about every country in the world.
Yeah. That being said, though, I think that is a good feature because I actually drove, you know, most of my vehicles that I owned were actually from before the days when ABS was a thing.
Yeah, and before it was a legal mandate.
If you had to make an emergency braking maneuver with a vehicle that did not have ABS, and your wheels locked when you you know, like the expression lock up the brakes.
Yep.
That's kind of where that comes from, and your vehicle will actually, you know, like you lose maneuvering ability and that kind of thing when your wheels lock like that, right?
Yep.
And so you can do stuff like, you know, a deer will run out in front of you on the highway, so you put both feet on the brake pedal and pull on the steering wheel real hard, but the next thing you know, you're going backwards into the ditch, right? So, you know, because that's the kind of thing that can happen if you don't have anti-lock brakes, right?
Yep.
Anyway, it must be time to set up the tent here. And maybe we'll have to break this episode here, because I lost track of time because we were doing all this chatting.
Well, we had bandits to kill too and all that. But yeah, you know, I think it would be good if we started getting some no-frills vehicles in production.
Oh, crap. Did I...
What'd you do?
I forgot to take down the tent from wherever it was the last time I put up camp.
Oh, shit. I don't know where you did that.
And I have no idea where that is.
Do you have a fire axe on you? Maybe there's a fire axe.
I still have the firewood. I just don't have the tent.
Oh.
Right? So, yeah, I have no idea where I put the tent up last time.
You're going to have to review the footage again and look back.
I guess I will. Because then I'm going to have to figure out where to go in order to get my tent back.
Well, I guess you're camping in the bandit camp now.
Yeah, well, I think what I'm going to do, just to be safe from the harmful rays of the sun, well, we'll go in here and I forgot to loot this chest anyway. I'm just going to leave that hunting bow. Well, I don't know. I mean, you know what? I feel like I have to take these things because they're magic items, even though I've got a million of them already.
The inflated magic economy, huh?
Yeah, the inflated magic economy. We'll go in here, because at least then we're in a cave underground, and I can conjure up my coffin here and sleep, right?
Yeah, then you're going to have to go through the previous episode's footage and figure out where the hell you left your tent.
There, summon bed.
Yeah, thank goodness you can summon up yourself a warm bed.
Okay, a warm coffin. There we go. 6:49 a.m., so I guess we can sleep for 12 hours. Because it will be nearly sundown by the time I get up again. Yeah, that's one of the benefits, I think, of the heavy armor tree in this perk overhaul that I'm using, is that, like, I don't have access to that with the light armor tree, right? But in the heavy armor tree, there is a perk, I think it's this one. You're immune to basic melee weapon perks, right?
Yep.
So, you know, like, basically that implies that...
your armor protects you better.
Well, it also implies that weapon-using enemies may have the same skills that you have.
Yep.
Right? And that the same skills that you use to great effect could be used against you. Right? Anyway, I guess this has gone on long enough, but... it was fun, and I guess I will have to review the past episodes and see where the hell I left my tent.
Yeah, because you also have stuff stored in the tent.
Because I've got stuff stored in the tent, too. So, yeah. Anyway, until next time.
I'm Ep55.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.